In this video, I played as Democratic Netherlands and tried to hold out against the Germans by leading all democracies in Europe as the EU. Could we hold? Watch the video to find out. Ah, the Netherlands. Windmills, flowers, the red light district. But today we will be leading the democracies in Europe against the Germans. Anyways, let's just dive right into it. Iron Man mode, historical focuses are on. Let's get it going. So here we are, 8 half-equipped divisions, no war support, 300 manpower. Wow, terrific. We're gonna do so well. So if you've played this game before or watched videos on the Dutch, there's a few paths that most people tend to align to. That being the Orange Boven, where you can get the only man in the Dutch government. Who's gonna tell them? But nobody ever seems to do lead the minor democracies. And why would you? I mean, you can do the same as Belgium. You're pretty much doing that as the UK anyways. National spirits are so bad to start as the Netherlands. Like, look at this. Oh yes, great. Minus 50% construction speed. Minus 10% stability. And yeah, also no political power. Minus 25% factory output and minus 50% recruitable pop. Like, that is ridiculous. At least we have the Queen, am I right, guys? I think the one thing that does remain constant in Netherlands playthroughs is stealing all of the Dutch East Indies manpower. So yeah, we're going to do the same. So I think today I'm going to go ahead with building an air force because we have the Dutch East Indies, we have all the rubber in the world, and that will really cripple the Germans if they keep endlessly attacking our lines and we have green air. So I am going to research some airframes. Yes, this MIO. And now I'm just going to go right into forming the Benelux. There we go, we formed the Benelux. 300 political power, so literally, boom, we can do it right now. Glad I was saving this PP. I didn't even know that this would cost us much political power, so I guess I'm just pretty lucky. Luxembourg accepts. Belgium? What do you say? Belgium accepts. Boom! We have the Congo as well. So boom, we've increased from 22 to like 50 factories, and we got some more manpower and all of the troops. Belgium and Luxembourg. Seems we lost a Brussels when we the Benelux. Anyone seen the other Brussels? Didn't realize how ridiculously strong this is. We only need 90 of our own manpower for these divisions, so look at this. Quickly, like half of our army is Indonesian. Finally getting some war support ticking in from doing our decisions here, so eventually I want to get up to partial mob. If I'm honest with you guys, the last time I did this path was probably 2 years ago, or maybe even longer. So a lot of the European Union mechanics have been changed since then. I'm really not sure how this is going to go when we invite other countries and all that stuff. Oh, I'm too late. I've missed out on Czechoslovakia, or at least the Sudetenland. Maybe I can get them in when they demand their full annexation. I'm not sure if they'll reject that if they're in the EU. We'll have to find out here. There we go. Foundations for our European Union's done. We're now the European President. Oh yes, look at this. Development of the EU. We can invite all of these countries to the EU. It's 50 PPI. I really should have saved up some. I really have to be selective on who I want in the EU. I don't think I'll go with Czechoslovakia, but I do want Poland. Let's see what Poland says. And Poland has joined. Fantastic. So now look, they're in our faction. EU. Now who should we invite? I think I'm going to invite Sweden, and there we go. Sweden has joined us. Fantastic. Now I wonder what happens if I invite someone who's supposed to be in the Axis like Hungary or Bulgaria. I might try it out just to see. Alright, I've invited Portugal and they've accepted. I think now I'm going to invite Hungary. There go the Czechs. I would have liked to try to get them in there, but that only before they took the Daneland. But if we do get Hungary and Poland, then we do have a pretty formidable front here, both on the west and the east, as well as the north and Sweden. So we will try to sort of suffocate the Germans in at this point. There we go. Hungary's actually joined us. Very good. I'm inviting Romania right now. I'm not sure, again, how it's going to work with their flipping governments, but they are still not aligned, so I will invite them. This is actually ridiculous how many troops we have out. We have pretty much 4 full army groups. Like, that is ridiculous. There we go. Even Romania has joined the great EU. I'm now inviting Greece here because they usually are a formidable foe against the Italians, so that will be very welcome here. They've just started the justification on Poland. And we have 4 full army groups ready, and we're still getting some troops out from Dutch East Indies, and Greece has finally joined us, giving us, yes, all of this land. I'm going to invite Bulgaria now. Hopefully we get them in, giving us this full sort of like iron curtain of EU here. Bulgaria is now in. Welcome, Bulgaria. I think I'll get Denmark in. There we go. Germany's declared war on Poland. We are going to join this war. UK's now in it as well, as they guaranteed Poland and France. Let's join the war, see what happens. Alright, we're now at war, and the Germans are attacking this one tile so far. I think we're going to pull out here. Let's see. Oh, and here comes the full assault on our lines, but look at these green bubbles everywhere. A few yellows, but boom, they're green just like that. So I'm going to call all of our allies in, including our puppets. What happens, and boom, we've called in everyone. Now the Germans are at war from literally every direction here, apart from Italy. The German lines are so thin. Look at this. We are actually going to try to advance here. Yeah, why not? Let's try to advance. Let's get some German lands here. I forgot my planes. I haven't even put my Air Force up yet. Zooming out now, in Denmark and Sweden have pushed in from the north here. It looks like they're probably going to be stopped on this river here, the Kiel Canal, but everywhere the German lines are so thin. Germans have started to actually push us back here. It looks like they're concentrating a lot of our troops onto our front, and they might even take this tile here. Don't you guys also love 70-day focuses? Well, here, how about a 210-day focus? Look at this, the Germans have now lost 1 million men, and we've killed half of those, and we've only lost 50,000 people. I'm also going to try to push down south and connect with the French here, and cut off this whole pocket of Germans. That will be so many troops. We're pretty close to Berlin here, 1 tile away, and the Germans are not long for this world. Here we go, the assault on Berlin. Let's see if we can take it. And Finland's joined the EU just in time for the capture of Berlin. Let's go. There we go. We've closed this huge pocket of Germans here. Alright, we've got 100 PP. Let's propose federalization to Poland. One more day. Here we go. Let's see what the polls say. Oh no. Now let's finally do a full offensive. Boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. The Treaty of Berlin. The Germans. Oh boy, that is some bad border gore. So I think our next plan is to try to take out the Allies before the US joins, because we do have this focus, interestingly enough, right here. The best defense, which gives us war goals on Germany and the UK. They allow it. Great. Alright, it looks like Italy's justifying on us, probably for Greece, if I had to guess. So I think first we'll take out Italy, then we'll move on to the Allies. Hopefully the US isn't in the war by that point. There it is. Italy's declared war on Greece. Get our planes up over the Alps here. We are absolutely decimating the Italian Air Force. So the Soviets just stole Bessarabia from Romania here, so we're still not at war with the Soviets. We've dodged a bullet there, but I'm not sure. They will come demanding the east from Poland. And the Soviets have declared war on Poland. I didn't even get a notification that they were going to be doing this, so that is a bit of a surprise. Hopefully they'll be able to hold while I take care of Italy here. Okay, our eastern allies aren't doing so well. I'm going to move troops here against the Soviets, try to clear this, and then just hold a general front line against them, because they are pushing quite hard. We've also finally pushed a tile against the Italians. We got green air now, so our cast is doing numbers to them. There we go. A few more Italians dead. And the Italian Civil War's here. Who has the puppet? Looks like we do, since the color is blue. Yes, we are walking unopposed to Palermo, and that's it. Italians are gone. Boom. European Italy. Alright, so now that that's done, let's get the Air Force back up over Western Poland. And we can finally push against the Soviets. Alright, the Soviets have moved a ton more troops away. It looks like they're dying to supply. So I'm gonna push now. Here we go, we've got the Czechs now under our wraps. And we moved the whole front line to cover the entire Soviet Union. And it's declared on the Philippines. That means the Americans are now at war. And Japan's now justifying on us. Maybe the Americans will join our faction? If so, that would actually be... that would be huge. Because then we could take out the Allies just like that without even having to worry about the US. There we go. Japan's declared war on the Dutch East Indies first, which means, let's go. The US is in our faction. That is absolutely massive. The Germans opposed their federalization, which is good because I then kicked them out of the faction, which I need to do to be able to get the war goals on the UK when the time comes. I think it might be time for a full-on assault, just a battle plan here on the Soviets. But yeah, the Soviets are not really putting up much of a fight anymore. So let's move on to Moscow. There we go. Looks like we're about to take it. In them, yes, we've taken Moscow. Finland's fully back. Yay! Leningrad's taken. Is that it? Wow. This was probably the most hideous peace deal possible. Yep, the Soviets are still alive. Look at this. Russian Federation everywhere. The British fought me tooth and nail for everything, which is very annoying. And they stole my video idea too. Look at that. What the hell? It's now time to take out France and the UK. We still haven't replaced the defeatist government. You know what? I think we have to keep Mr. Dirk here just because we've had him for so long. I mean, he's not a defeatist. He's taken over half of Europe. Alright, planes up. War goals ready. Gentlemen, let's declare war on the UK. There's no air here in France. Let's see if we can do a little cheeky push. Paris is gone. And France is gone. Boom, that was easy. Alright, I gotta be careful here. They just did a big invasion in Calais here, so... and we're already 47% towards capitulation because we lost Brussels. There goes Antwerp. Oh boy. We are 86% towards capitulation. Dodged a bullet there, thank God, but we really need to be careful. Alright, so that worked. I moved my army off the border with Poland, and they finally called them in, so let's get moving. Boom, Poland's gone. There we go, Italy's gone. That means, can we? No, we can't, because we don't control all the states. Okay, hold on. Now can we hit the button? Yes, we can. We can finally hit the magic button, and boom, we're the European Federation now. Let's see how OP that makes us. Yep, okay, we are very OP. Japan's capitulated. It looks like, yeah, the Americans did a lot of the work here. I didn't even realize this was happening, so I'll just confirm and exit, see what they do to Japan. Yeah, the Americans, looks like they got all of mainland Japan here. Alright, so I couldn't even get supremacy. They moved a ton of ships into the English Channel there, so I'm now invading Gibraltar to get the Italian Navy out of here, and it looks like they even have nothing on Gibraltar. Okay. Let's quickly merge the Italian Navy with ours and see how much supremacy it gives us now. Okay, we just got it for literally a split second. Come on. They've launched. Come on. Move all of our casks, all of our air up. And how many troops? They have 26 divisions here. Now, hopefully I can force attack now with just these 10, so let's see what happens. We're getting counter-naval invaded that quickly. And our navy is getting destroyed. Oh my goodness. Please, no, our troops are dying. We lost so much. Oh my god. Oh, and we failed. Now Turkey's joined the Allies. Fantastic. Another major power we have to worry about. There we go. Looks like our allies in Greece and a lot of Americans are taking out Turkey. That's just what I needed, actually. Right. The Americans have moved in, and there we go. We've got naval supremacy now. Our air's up. Everything. I'm just hoping they don't have much here. 2 divisions. Okay, we should be able to do that unless they just rush in a ton of troops. There we go. There we go. We've got a port. I did make some pretty damn good tank divisions, so let's get them in here. London is in our hands, thank God. There we go. UK is gone. Now it's just Turkey. Sure, welcome in Yugoslavia. Boom, Turkey is gone. Oh, thank gosh. There we go, the war is over. The peace deal is done. And we are quite strong now, but who really cares at the end of the day? We were the Netherlands, we still are in our hearts. And that's about it. That's all I'm doing. I'll tell you what, I'm not doing anything else except inviting Norway to the faction. Welcome, Norway. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I saw some very nice comments on my last video, so I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, leaving a like down below. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.